I'm Nora Buckley, and today I'm here with Robert Carlson-Moeller. Robert is a teacher and a body worker in the area of healing arts. And I'd like to welcome you, Robert.
Hi Nora, thank you for having me.
Great to have this time together. Tell us about your work, your journey, why you're doing what you're doing.
Well, before I tell you a little bit about my professional past, my training, I also like to talk a little bit about my history, just even my upbringing. I was raised in California, and all that good warm sun, and my mom, she studied a lot of spiritual practices, and so we had a really interesting upbringing, you might say. And I studied everything from the Yogananda centers to the Theosophical Society to Indian sweat lodges. So,
wow,
my mom was definitely cutting edge back in that time. She had an extensive library. We studied a lot of past cultures, and she was really big on a lot of movements. And so I also had a lot of experiences, even some spiritual experiences when I was young. So that kind of brung me to really want to start studying more and like, well, what are these experiences I'm having? Some were great, some were a little scary, especially when you're a child.
Right.
And and then later on they became even more beautiful. So I wanted to know what are these about, So I really started to study, and then so besides the studies that I had with that, I also went to school, and I studied professionally. I studied at the Sports Institute of San Diego. I studied under John Harris. He was an Olympic trainer, and he ran the Ironman several times over in Hawaii.
Oh, wow.
So as a body worker, I really got the hands-on. We studied trigger point therapy. We studied all the muscles, sports injuries, and everything.
Yeah.
And then I also took a series of classes of shiatsu with a Zen priest, a man from Japan, who was actually really great, and really taught me a lot. And in this area I used to do a lot of shiatsu and got a little well known for it. And so those are some of my professional backgrounds. I've studied martial arts for the last 13 years too. So it shows a little of my breath work, movement. It's all kind of combined with understanding the body. So a lot of my studies have always been about like this physical vehicle we have, like how do we use it, and why does it break down, how does it get healthy, how does it how do we move through our life.